Welcome to Your Friend's Husbands, where, despite the comments, we didn't change our podcast name or move the apostrophe in the title. This is the podcast where two guys who probably wouldn't have met are now stuck with each other, thanks to their wives. Every episode, they navigate the wild world of friendship, movie quotes, and long tangents, thanks to Jackson's ADHD. So grab your headphones and prepare for unsolicited opinions, poorly thought out jokes, and the accidental discovery that maybe they're actually friends now.
Yeah, cool. Hey, so Scott, guess
Welcome.
I hated the way you said. Welcome
to Spooky
Hey,
Story episode.
Spooky Pirates. That's what I said. Spooky YFH is where we're at. We started?
Yeah.
Is that what we're sticking with?
Yeah, we always should just start like really in like a not smooth way.
No, that's good because it makes people want to stay to see if it gets any better. Newsflash. Doesn't always.
It will. It will.
Today will.
Trust me.
We've
You're
got-
gonna want to stay around.
We've got some special things planned, but first things first, thank you for noticing at home our beautiful Harry Potter and the Sorcerer's Stone.
Isn't that awesome?
Is that not beautiful?
It's freaking awesome.
Thank you, Scott, for finding this. Harry Potter makes me joyful. Also,
No problem. Now you can look at it while you talk to me.
I actually am. I'm like noticing all the details I hadn't looked at before. Like Hagrid and the Goblin, I can't remember his name. They're not looking at like whoever's holding
You
the
don't remember
camera.
his name?
No, I don't remember his
Wow.
name. What's his name? Grip
I
Hook?
was actually.
That's not Grip Hook.
Yeah.
Is that Grip
Yeah,
Hook?
it's Grip Hook.
Oh, cool.
I was actually trying to figure it out while I was.
You
Same.
don't remember his name. It's Grip Hook. Grip Hook. Oh, that's great. Happiness. Also, I'm just noticing. I didn't notice the Quidditch players up at the top right
Yeah.
or left.
The top left. Yeah.
And who's being the seeker? Because isn't Harry supposed to be the seeker? That man
it
was
is.
30 years old.
That's Harry.
All right. All right.
For sure it is.
All right.
We're gonna have another poster, guys, on the way.
Let me
For
give
those
you a
of
hint.
you who just listen, you're missing out. But for those of you who are watching,
Don't tell him what it is yet. Can I give
we're
him a
gonna
hint?
be having another one. Yeah, give him a hint.
All right. You ready? 1, 2. You're right. Lord of the Rings. It's going right up there.
It's a shilling to tie up a boat at the dock.
How about 5 shillings? And we forget the name.
Anyway, you guys are gonna have to wait to know for sure what it is. But
If you at home are just listening and are wondering what that clicking clack is, it is my girlfriend. She has arrived. Her name is Winnie.
Winnie,
She is so pretty, and I give her pets.
when the doors just open to the studio here, you know, she just kind of waltzes.
Yeah,
in.
YFH Studio. She kind of runs the place, if we're being honest.
Dude, check it out. We're both wearing light colored jeans.
That's true. Oh, hold on. Give me a sec.
That's really
Hey, guys.
cool.
Okay, we're good.
I'm not wearing black socks, so I'm wearing white socks. Hope you enjoy that.
So those people. So,
what? What's
story
so
time,
funny? What's so
story
funny?
time. So last night I was sitting on the couch with my beautiful wife Michaela, and we had just sat down with bowls of popcorn, getting ready to
Bowls of
watch our show. And Scott goes, "Hey." Well, he calls
I
me,
called
which
him.
is great.
I
because
wasn't
I
there.
love phone calls. I love them. So he gives me a call. I'm like, "Hello, Scott Lyle."
I thought you weren't going to answer. It rang quite a few times.
It did. Can I tell you what happened? I
Yeah.
heard it vibrate. I'm like, I got a text. And I'm like, I don't want. I'm spending time with my wife. And then it vibrated again. I'm like, wow, I'm popular. It vibrated again. And I'm like, oh, Scott's calling me. I wasn't wearing my watch, so
It's
I'm
fine.
sitting there, and Scott goes, "Hey, first thing we have recording tomorrow." I said yes, and then he goes, "Have you had a chance to look at the comments on YouTube?" And I'm like, "What?" And he goes, "I never in a million years thought that I would get comments like that on something that I created and put on YouTube."
Yeah.
So big shout out to those people on YouTube commenting our stuff and bumping up our algorithm, I guess you could say.
Yeah.
You're bumping up our visibility.
Really what we want to thank you for is putting us on not 1, not 2, but 3 playlists that have to do with with socks. Hey, we're not here to like judge. We just think it's fantastic that there's a community out there that cares about us.
I gotta say,
please Please keep going on your
No,
magic.
yeah, I'm not mad at all. If you had told me, hey,
It's just unusual for us. That's all.
if you had told me like, hey, you're gonna get famous because people like seeing you in black socks, I'd be like, you're lying. But now I'm realizing, there's a community for it, so there's no shame here.
Yeah.
If you want to make me famous because I
Welcome.
got rockin' dogs and these black hoodies, like, let's go.
Black hoodies, dude. Sorry, mine are white tonight.
That's okay. We forgive you. There's probably a whole other community. Maybe there's one where it's like black and white socks. Who knows? We'll find out next time on socks.
Anyway, that's our sock segment.
Hey,
Maybe every episode we'll have a sock segment.
I think we have to.
Yeah,
I think that's the kind of the rule. Sock segment. So it's spooky, right, guys? You feeling spooky? You feeling a little chill in the air?
We're feeling spooky.
Tickle down your spine, getting you ready to, I don't know, feel spooky. You like jack-o'-lanterns, ghosts,
Yeah.
monsters, vampires, a
Trick or
Frankenstein,
treating,
one singular Frankenstein,
bats,
freaking bats,
candy, corn.
candy corn. Do you like candy corn? I don't know this about you.
It's fine, but I actually like the pumpkins better.
You're the first person I've ever met that feels that way. I have to process.
It's got to be
Because
one.
I like
There's
candy
always
corn.
one of
Here's
us
the thing.
in
I should
the
take
group.
that back. I like candy corn like 4 times. So like I'll take a handful once.
Okay.
And then a couple days later take another handful. After about the 4th handful, I'm like, I'm good. Like I've had my fill.
For like a year. And then,
no,
like,
just at Halloween time. I don't eat it in like January. like that.
well, I know, but like you're good for a whole.
Yeah, no, exactly.
Like you don't really crave it after that.
Yeah,
is what I'm
it's
saying.
also something I super don't think about till I see it at the store.
Yeah.
And I'm like, hey,
Yeah,
I wonder
that's
how long
true.
these have been in the box in the back. These are cool.
Yeah, how often do you think they get produced? Like,
I don't
if
know.
people really only buy them around fall, like how often are they being produced?
I think it's kind of like, do you know all of the Chester's products? Like Chester's hot fries?
Yes.
I think it's like that, where they batch made them back in like the 80s, and they're still just letting them come through. Yeah.
Oh
I
man.
think they made a ton of them. And they're like, well, we did too many. Let's just store them because one of them is wax, one of them is styrofoam. They
Yeah.
don't go bad.
They'd have to really be strategic about those expiration dates.
Are there?
You know what I mean?
I feel like when I get home, I'm gonna look up.
Yeah,
the
you should
expiration.
check.
So back to that pumpkin thing you said.
Anyway, yeah, I like the pumpkins better, honestly.
Is it because
And I don't
what
I
I'm
don't
gonna
know why
say
actually.
sounds terrible? I don't mean it. Is it because of the amount, like the girth of it? Like it's
The size
so
of the
much
candy?
yeah, like
No, I
It's
think
like-
it just tastes different. It has a
I think
different
you're right.
taste to it.
I think they're softer than candy corn.
I think they are. They can be, yes. I don't know what it is. I just always liked the pumpkins a little bit better. There's a bag of candy corn and the pumpkins next to each other. I'm just naturally gonna go for the pumpkins. I don't know what it is.
Have you ever done candy corn and peanuts at the same time?
No.
It's a weird combination, but it tastes exactly like a
Little bit.
payday. Like exactly like
Oh,
a payday.
okay,
And
yeah.
I like paydays because I like
see
peanuts and
that.
caramel. Because I'm weird, I guess.
Caramel.
Caramel. So, guys, there's a couple things that I wanted to bring up real quick. First thing. Thank you.
Thank
That's
you.
it. That's it.
Yeah.
Second thing.
Thank you.
No, the first thing of the thank you is I've realized that in no way, shape, or form are you guys supporting this activity financially. But even if there's one solid human being out there taking the time to listen to this, I'm stoked because I get to hang out with my buddy once a week and record something, and it makes me very
Yeah,
happy
it's
because
so
I don't
much
get to
fun.
do that. I don't get to do that with a lot of
We
people.
have a lot of fun.
Yeah, we do.
This is a great escape
We got a lot of fun.
from the world.
I got a haircut today. Sorry, I
noticed,
saw myself in my mirror. And
I noticed it's looking.
Thank
it's
you.
Looking good. Yeah.
I can't. When I grow my hair out, yours. Okay, real quick, guys. Look at Scott's hair. Come on.
No, it looks best with the hat
on.
on. It looks best with the hat on.
But what about the people listening at home? They can't see it. It doesn't matter. Okay, so Scott's growing his hair out. Fun fact about me: when I grow my hair out on the sides, it grows straight out and then kind of slowly falls. So like it doesn't ever sit
need some
flat
hats.
against my hair. I have a big
You
head.
need some hats.
Sir, if I put too much hair on my head, hats won't fit.
You
my
know what's
head.
really cool?
I don't know.
You can get hats that adjust.
Yeah.
And-
okay, fair enough. I walked into that. All right, that's fair. That's
so,
on me.
So you can
That's on
actually fit them around hair.
around my big old noggin.
Cool. It's really cool. And then as your hair grows more and gets thicker, you can actually adjust it again, and it'll keep fitting. It's crazy.
What? I haven't even thought about that.
I know.
Now back to my part 2. My first one, thank you. Second one,
Winnie, find a spot.
I am so excited for the next, I don't know, episodes through the end of the year, because the next episodes that we record through the end of the year are all holiday style episodes.
Yeah, they're just themed.
Yeah, and so it makes it really easy. It's super fun. I'm excited. Scott and I may have to record an episode while we're up north in a cabin.
Yes.
Yeah, we should probably do that. We might have to pull on multiple
That'd be sick.
guests for that,
Maybe. We'll think about it.
Yeah, we'll think about it. Anyway.
Don't chew on my pillow.
So thank you, and I hope you're excited because I'm excited. Scott, you got anything you want to talk about?
Dude, yeah. We've got a couple fun things, okay?
Yeah, we do.
First, everybody, I'm gonna reach for my computer down here. Hold on. Yeah, sing a song. Okay. All right, everybody.
Shout out to all my community fans out there that recognize that elevator music. It's called Daybreak.
That was beautiful.
It was my ringtone for 3 years in high school.
Goodness. So we're gonna take a look. We're gonna do a couple things here. We're gonna take a look at some Halloween history, everybody.
No, wait, everyone, let's take a look.
We're gonna take a look at some Halloween history.
I'm gonna sit back and crack open my. It's new. It's not old.
Why are you pretending you're just now opening that?
It's cooler for the audio, Scott.
Oh, okay. So I'm gonna read a little paragraph to start off. Okay.
I'm nervous.
Just overall history. Okay.
Am I gonna feel spooky?
Eventually.
Oh.
Here we go.
Let's go.
This is from a blog. Okay. And I might try to paraphrase because I don't know if this is against the rules to read it word for word. Carving pumpkins, trick-or-treating, and wearing scary costumes are some of the time-honored traditions of Halloween. Yet the Halloween holiday has its roots in the ancient Celtic festival of Samhain, a pagan religious celebration to welcome the harvest at the end of summer.
Samhain.
Yeah, it's Samhain.
Cool.
It says that's how it's pronounced. It's spelled weird. It's spelled Samhain.
No, that's naturally Samhain, obviously.
So that's interesting.
It's Celtic. They don't.
Celtic.
They make up their own rules.
Celtic. When people would go light bonfires and wear costumes to ward off ghosts. That's kind of where this comes from.
I kind of want to do that.
Harvest.
That sounds cool.
It sounds pretty fun.
I bet they had
if
some
someone from
rad
far
bonfires.
away watched us doing that, it might that might raise some eyebrows.
Might be a titch culty.
But
Let's do it.
I think it could be fun. In the 8th century, Pope Gregory III designated November 1st as a time to honor saints. Soon after, All Saints' Day came to incorporate some of the traditions of Samhain. The evening before All Saints' Day was known as All Hallows' Eve, and later Halloween.
It sounds like Halloween. All Hallows' Eve. I bet they got sick of saying
Halloween.
All Hallows' Eve, and they're like, oi, we're going to celebrate Halloween.
Yep.
And they think, Hallows' Eve, Halloween. I don't know. Probably.
That is.
That's exactly what happened.
Here's a look at the origins of some of the classic Halloween traditions we know today. So I have a couple little things, little fun facts. Let's see. I have a couple. For one, carving jack-o'-lanterns. Do you know the origin of jack-o'-lanterns?
I feel like
I want you to guess.
I feel like I've heard it, but I don't remember it.
If you were to just make a hypothesis, what would it be?
Jack-o'-lanterns were to invite benevolent spirits.
Invite them? Okay.
Yeah, that's just what I'm guessing.
Okay, all right.
Or was it to ward off non-malevolent spirits?
Okay.
To ward them off.
Okay.
I don't know.
So this is what it says. The tradition of carving jack-o'-lanterns originated in Ireland using turnips instead of pumpkins. It is allegedly based on a legend about a man named Stingy Jack who repeatedly trapped the devil and only let him go on the condition that Jack would never go to hell. But when Jack died, he learned that heaven did not want his soul either. I don't know how we know that information, but
but
Jack
is like,
but it's here.
Wait, you don't want me either. What do I do?
he got a note to us, letting us
He
know
phoned
that
a friend.
heaven doesn't want his soul either. So he was forced to wander the earth as a ghost for eternity. The devil gave Jack a burning lump of coal and a carved out turnip to light his way. Locals eventually began carving scary faces into their own turnips to frighten away evil spirits. And now, obviously, we do it with pumpkins.
All right. So my initial guess was the opposite,
Yeah.
but then I also said maybe to scare off malevolent spirits.
Yeah. So I mean, you're on the right track there.
Yes, spirits warding.
Yeah.
You know, Halloween things or All Hallows Eve things. Oy.
All Hallows Eve. Now I also have 3 theories around the tradition of trick or treating. What would you say is the purpose of trick or treating? If you were to make a hypothesis on the spot.
Am I asking the purpose of? Wait, are you asking me the purpose of trick or treating, or what the origin of trick or treating?
Yeah,
is?
yeah, origin. Like,
the purpose
where did that
is
come
to go
from?
door to door to get candy.
Yeah, so whatever. But like the origin.
You know, I have no idea. I bet back in the day in good old England, people were going door to door, and if the people were stinky, they would pull a prank on them. But if they were kind and gave them something like some baked goods or whatever, because they didn't have candy in like the 1200s or whatever this is supposed to be happening.
1200s.
They would do stuff. I don't know. That's
Okay.
my thought.
Okay, cool.
And then America's like, yo, just go door to door, get some candy.
So this is where it comes from. These are 3 theories, so we don't know actually which one is true. There is much debate around the origins of trick-or-treating, but generally there are 3 theories. The first theory suggests that during Samhain, Celtic people would leave food out to appease the spirits traveling the earth at night. Over time, people began to dress as these unearthly beings in exchange for similar offerings of food and drink.
So, hold on.
So basically, trick-or-treaters...
This makes me so happy on so many levels.
So basically, this is saying that trick-or-treaters are impersonating spirits that would travel the earth and...
just so they could get a bite to eat.
Yeah,
That's fantastic.
food.
I bet, I mean, I don't know how many homeless people existed back in that day, but I bet like Halloween came around, they're like, yes, we'll get food. They just like rub coal all over their face, so they're just like scary dark beings.
Meat's back on the menu, boys.
Looks like meat's back on the menu, boys. Oh, I love that.
Okay, second theory.
That one makes me weirdly happy. It's so weird.
Well, let's see how you like this one. Second theory speculates that the candy boon stems from the Scottish practice of guising, I believe is how you pronounce that, which is a secular version of souling. During the Middle Ages, generally children and poor adults would collect food and money from local homes in return for prayers for the dead on All Souls Day. Geisers dropped the prayers in favor of non-religious practices with the inclusion of songs, jokes, and other tricks.
I don't like that one as much.
So it's not as fun.
No, it's still fun, but the other one, just the thought that people are like, we're just wasting this food. Let me dress up. I'll eat it. Like it's very funny.
This next one reminds me of The Office.
Oh, you love that show.
You'll understand.
For those listening, there is a small Office poster to the left of the gigantic Harry Potter poster over Scott, because Scott loves what? The Office.
This one says a third theory argues that modern. Sorry, I'm having an aneurysm.
Yeah.
Argues that modern American trick or treating stems from Belschnickeling,
That's not it.
a German American.
Belschnickeling.
A German-American Christmas tradition where children would dress in costume and then call on their neighbors to see if the adults could guess the identities of the disguised. If in one version of the practice, the children were I keep like
awarded. I believe would be the next.
Not being
word.
able to read.
Yeah.
Were rewarded with food or other treats if no one could identify them. So it was like a game.
That one's called Belschnickeling.
Belschnickel.
Let me think.
No need to
Belschnickeling
fear.
Trick or treat.
Belschnickel is here.
So, okay, let me ask a question. Where did the song Trick or Treat, Smell My Feet, Give Me Something Good to Eat? If you don't, I don't care. I'll pull down your
I
underwear.
have no idea. I have no idea.
Okay. Well,
Let's see if I can look it up real quick.
perfect. I honestly, I still can't get past the first one. The fact that these people, the Scots, or was it Ireland? No, it was Scots. It was the Scots. So people in Scotland would put food out to be like, yo, here, I'm going to appease you, spirit. Like, take it. And then they'd wake up in the morning and the food would still be there. I wonder how long it went before just people started eating their neighbor's food. Like, do you think they realized the spirits weren't eating the food because, like, old man John, the drunk, was just fat and happy every November 1st? Like, he's, like, chilling in town square with a bunch of food all around him, and he's like, ugh.
I think that's the best theory, and I think makes the most sense, you know?
So, all right. I like this. I like these Halloween theories.
I'm trying to find like a good answer for you on this on the song. I don't.
It just
might
sounds
take
like
me
a
more
song
time.
some kids made up.
Trick or treat.
Yeah, I don't know if there's like a.
Give me something good to
I don't know if there's like a great answer.
Fair enough. There doesn't need to be an answer. Let it be a mystery.
Yeah, some things, guys, have to be a mystery.
So, can I ask you about your Halloweens growing up?
Can you? Yes, you may.
Yeah, thank you.
Yep.
Go for it. Am I able to? Like, can I physically? I'm just kidding.
Stop.
So
just go.
what was your most memorable costume?
Most memorable costume. I was always trying to be something really, really scary.
You were one of those kids.
I was just always like,
Cool.
what could I?
Hated
What
those
what could I be that's just so scary? And so I'd go to like Party City with my mom and see what costume I could find that was just the scariest. So there's one that was just like basically like I don't really know what it
demon
was supposed
clown?
to be. It was supposed to be some sort of like dead like skeleton zombie type thing. And I was just like this dead guy walking around.
Can I ask you a follow-up
mask.
question? Did you try to scare people, or did it just make you feel cool?
No, it just made me feel cool.
So cool. So you
Yeah.
wanted to be as scary as possible, but still like be like, yo.
I think I just
I
wanted
have
to
some
like
candy?
be able to like be out on the street and like someone looked at me and they're like, "Wow, that's scary."
I love that.
I think that's all it was. I don't know.
You were the malevolent spirits
I
that they were
I
trying
don't
to
know.
get to go away. The
Yeah.
scary ones.
Yeah.
That's funny.
I was Davy Jones once.
Ooh, that's super
And
cool.
it was actually kind of cool.
Did you have the
'cause, like,
tentacle beard?
Yeah.
What?
Like the mask like had
What?
tentacles coming off of it and everything. It was That was so I liked that one a lot
I like that for you. That brings me
because I
joy.
was a huge Pirates fan. So I was also one year I did have a morph suit. I was one of those people.
Morph
I
suits
wore
just showed
shorts.
too many
Okay,
things.
I wore shorts
That's fair.
and
I
I wore a
wouldn't
hat
have.
as well.
I was told, no, you can't have a morph suit. And I was like, please? They're like, no. I'm like, okay, parents. I think my most memorable as a child, I think I was a ninja like 4 years in a row. Like a different one every time. And I'd go to the store thinking, I'm going to be this. And I'd see the ninja and I'm like, psh, I'm going to get a shuriken? Heck yeah. Like, I'd rather have this little weapon thing. But I think my most memorable was I was Anakin Skywalker from episode 1, the kid version.
It's cute.
Yeah, I really liked that one.
Was that last year? Or?
That was 2 years ago. No, but my favorite, my most memorable one, the one that got the most like attention, it's also Star Wars, believe it or not. You can believe it. I love Star Wars. I was 17, I think, and I bought a helmet, and then around the helmet I got this big like plastic dome.
Oh.
And off the sides of the dome, I PVC pipe. I glued it, screwed it together, PVC pipe, and then on the edges, I did I was a TIE fighter.
Oh wait, yeah.
And so
I remember this. Yeah.
My head was the cockpit, and then the TIE fighter wings were over here, and I just wore all black, and I just walked around the neighborhood, and people like stopped me to get pictures and did all these things. I'm like, this is the coolest I've ever felt in my whole life.
So legendary.
It was so cool that I was going to get rid of it. And my dad's like, no, like, this is a cool costume. And he put it in his attic. It never came out.
It's
like,
still there.
No, actually, it might be. He moved since then.
That'd be freaking awesome.
But
if it was still there.
I went years later. I was in the attic and I saw it covered in dust and like the wings had all warped and stuff. And I'm like, oh, my childhood. I loved it so much. I think I'm gonna do that again. I'm doing that next year. I decided. That's my most memorable.
Do it
one,
this year.
No, this year.
You got time.
Oh, are you dressing up for Halloween this year?
Here's the thing. I guess they hate me and they scheduled me 1 to 10 on Halloween night. So I really don't think there's much I'll be doing in the way of Halloween traditions.
You could be an
including
employee for your
dressing up.
company.
Yeah.
What if you paint your face and you tell them, I didn't know it was permanent marker? Your whole face is like painted something wild. Oh, that'd be fun.
I'm thinking maybe I can curl my mustache just for Halloween.
Mustache curling. I like that.
See, it can curl. It can pretty much curl. Look
Of
at
course
that.
it can. You can do anything. I'm proud of you.
Britt hates it.
Michaela and I are being Mr. and Mrs. Smith post house destruction for a like a work party thing
Nice.
tomorrow night.
Very nice. I watched that movie. I was not like super into it.
No, it's a very much
I don't
just
know why.
a action movie. Like that's just what it is. It is an epitome of, hey, let's shoot and blow up a bunch of stuff. Just a lot.
Yeah, and that's fine.
I found it entertaining.
That's fine. I usually like action movies. It just wasn't. It wasn't grabbing me.
It wasn't for
I
you.
thought I would like it. I was like, this is gonna be great. I was just kind of like, whatever.
I like it. I also really like Brad Pitt. I think he's a pretty okay actor.
No, yeah, that's true. He is. Have you seen F1?
Not yet.
You need to.
I heard it's fantastic.
Yeah, it's really good.
Okay.
You should watch it.
I should probably watch that. You know what I'm going to do right now is I'm going to add F1 to my Letterboxd. Hey, Letterboxd, it's been a while. How are you? I was hoping this break.
They're definitely listening.
I was hoping this break of us, like, you know, kind of taking a while, not talking, would get you a little bit more into the idea. And I think I'm right. So you can tell me if I'm wrong, but I'm pretty sure I'm right. So we're going to go ahead and type in F1. Oh, here it is. For those of you at home, Letterboxd. I click on it, and I'm like, I haven't seen this yet. So I'm going to click the 3 dots up at the top right, and I'm going to add it to my watch list. See that? Now it has illuminated a small clock. It is now on my watch list, which, if I'm being honest, is a really, really good reminder. Because sometimes, Michaela's out of town or she's out with the girls doing whatever she wants to do, and I need to watch something.
Yeah,
and I don't know what to watch. I go on my watch list on Letterboxd, which is an app for your phone, and I choose one from there. Because most of the time I add stuff to my watch list on Letterboxd, I know that Michaela has no desire to watch that thing.
and you don't want to forget. Somebody says you should watch this.
This is true.
Like, you can't just keep an entire watch list up here.
Yeah, no, you can't.
But you can on Letterboxd. I seriously use my watch list like every time I go to watch a movie.
Scott is also do you do reviews? Are you a reviewer?
Once in a while.
Once in a while. Scott
I did one the other day.
Review them, which is great because I look at reviews. And those people that are brave enough to say what they actually feel about me. Problem is I am I am so easily entertained. Movies that I watch, I'm gonna be like, this was great.
Yeah, you probably don't need to read
no.
reviews.
No, oops, I keep bumping this. I'm having a hard time. I
don't
had to move my
bump
pillow
it.
because Michaela told me to. She's the boss. Anyway, Letterboxd, sponsor us. Love you. Bye.
So I have an idea.
What's your idea?
I say we get a little spooky.
I don't know what you mean by that. Have we not been talking about Halloween?
Just
I'm
bear with
really,
me. We're going to
really
get a little
nervous.
spooky.
Okay.
Just hold on. Just stay right where you are.
Okay.
I'm just going to do this.
What? Oh my gosh.
And and we're going to get spooky.
How did you do that?
I don't. I can't tell you.
Spooky magic. For those of you listening, it's dark in here now with other lights and such. There's
We've
a
got
red one.
some crazy ambiance going on.
I am excited because guess what, guys? I have at least one. I have at least one.
I have
Scary story.
I have a couple. I've got. I think I have 3 actually.
3?
I have a few. Would you like to go first, or would you like me to go first?
I'm trying to. Well, I don't think I have any short spooky stories. No one commented on my. What the heck, guys? No one commented on my
I thought
story.
someone sent you one.
They might have, but it was like a. Give me a sec. I can find it. But start with yours.
I
I'm
thought
listening.
you said somebody sent you.
Somebody sent me something, but they didn't respond in the little text bubble, so now I have to look them up.
Okay. Here we go. I'm gonna read. This is from a coworker.
Very lame. I just reread it. it's not. It's barely a sentence.
That's okay. That's okay.
Okay.
This will be fun.
All right. What's this?
Some of them might not all be very spooky, but they might be entertaining.
Yeah, that's true.
Okay, here we go.
What's this?
This is from a coworker of mine. Okay. And he'll give a little context here at the very beginning. He says, when I was about 5 years old, my dad had his own perfume shop. So he would travel the world visiting places like the U.S. and Europe to buy perfumes to stock his store. And he's from Mexico. So I think he would travel to the U.S. from Mexico to Europe from Mexico. Says one time, my mom told me that I woke up crying hysterically and pointing at something. She explained that when she went to check on me, she decided not to turn on the lights because I share the room with my brother and she didn't want to wake him up. When she asked me what was wrong, I asked her to tell Dad to stop talking to the man in the rocking chair because they wouldn't let me sleep.
My whole body just got uncomfortable. Literally, my body's like, you're in danger.
It's not over. Mm-hmm. My mom said that she responded with, your dad isn't home. He's out of town on business.
That sucks butt.
Seeing that I kept pointing out to something, she decided to turn on the lights. That's when she saw that the rocking chair in our room was moving. So she woke up my brother, grabbed him by the hand, and carried me into the primary room, locking the door behind us.
Ghosts can go through walls, dummy.
Anyway.
Real quick.
Yeah.
Real quick. That was a story you read monotone from there. Let me explain.
I know, I was trying to make it more spooky.
No, your monotone wasn't spooky. Your monotone was a very good delivery.
Oh.
What was spooky is I am the biggest baby when it comes to scary stories and things. The moment it got a little scary, my whole body's like, hey, you're in fight or flight mode.
Uh-oh.
Figure it out.
Stay there.
I'm not going to leave.
We're recording.
I'm fighting for my life currently. I don't like scary stories, guys. I'm doing something extremely uncomfortable for my good buddy Scott. Can I tell you my story now?
It's You're so sentence. Strong. Go ahead.
Demons were knocking on my closet door, LOL.
Okay.
That's what this person wrote.
Who is that?
She is a friend from the past. Her name is Taylor.
Okay.
She's a good person, and I enjoy Taylor. She's nice. But that was her story. I also have Zach's story. By the way,
that's who I thought you...
No, I'll do that one after another one, because I only have one more.
Okay.
I told my scary story last week.
Okay. There once was a boy who didn't say his prayers.
Yeah, that's a traumatic one for me. I'm uncomfortable. Like, my body's starting to do weird cold sweats.
Okay, here's another one, okay? This is from Reddit because no one freaking sent any stories, so thanks a lot, everybody. Listening.
Should we ask our sock community?
For what? Scary stories?
I mean, next time we need stuff, like, maybe we ask them. Maybe they'll send us stuff.
Okay, sounds good.
There once was a sock who didn't have a brother. There was no pair. It was a singular
there
sock
once
lost
was a sock
to the
who didn't
windward.
have a foot.
Oh.
Okay, here we go. This was from Reddit, okay? Let's see. A young boy is sleeping in his bed on a usual night. He hears footsteps outside his door and peeks out his eyes to see what is happening. His door swings open quietly to reveal a murderer carrying the corpses of his parents. After silently propping them up on a chair, he writes something on the wall in the blood of the dead bodies. He then hides under the child's bed. The child is scared beyond belief. He can't read the writing on the wall, but he knows the man is under the bed. Like any child, he pretends that he slept through the whole thing and hasn't awoken yet. He lays still as the bodies, quietly hearing the still. He lays still as the bodies, like as still as them. That was confusing for a second. Quietly hearing the breaths from under his bed. An hour passes and his eyes are adjusting more and more to the darkness. He tries to make out the words, but it's a struggle. He gasps when he finally makes out the sentence. it reads, "I know you're awake. He feels something shift underneath the bed." And then someone commented, this is kind of what makes me laugh. Someone commented and said, "Of course you would have to be awake to read it. The murderer couldn't have been lying."
I know you're awake.
It's like, yeah, you're gonna be awake because you're reading it. I think the intention was that
I didn't like that one either.
the murderer wanted him to feel like he knew he was awake the whole time. But it was just a funny comment.
All right.
Okay.
I'm going to read Zach's.
Dude, I am not Zach.
No, you're not.
And Zach is not me.
So here's the thing, guys. I really jumped ahead and assumed my good friend Zach. Dang, I almost did it again. My good friend Zach. You passed on your bad reading to me, and I'm not even reading. I'm just talking. My good friend Zach, our good friend Zach, I assumed he was going to be down, and then I forgot that he has social anxiety, and that's okay. This was be a hard thing for him, and that's okay. He was still super awesome and told me that he very much considered it, but it made him really, really nervous. And then his wife told me she tried to bully him into doing it.
Wow.
And he didn't give in. So good job, Scott. We did not give in to bullies.
Okay, I'm Scott.
Oh, dang
You
it.
said it again, dude.
Should we just go
What is
on?
going on?
I don't know.
What's going on?
I think it's because you guys both have singular syllable names.
I don't think that's it.
I think that's what it is. That's the only thing I can think of. Is it because Zach has a brother named Scott? Maybe that's it too.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Maybe.
All right. This is from Zach or Zachery or Zach, depending on how you know him. In the small town of Jacksonville, but Jackson spelled my way. Everyone knew each other. He's just like dunking.
Did he make this up?
I believe so. Yes.
Oh, okay.
Everyone knew each other. It was a town you felt safe in. You could chat with your neighbors and let your kids play without supervision for hours. Nothing much ever happened in Jacksonville except during Halloween. It was impossible to find a house without decorations. People all across neighboring towns would come to trick or treat and fill the streets. Every year the crowd grew larger until 2 kids went missing.
Oh my gosh.
The local police investigated, but no evidence was found, and eventually they gave up. The town that once felt so secure had become inhospitable. Old Man George lived on the top of the hill. He lived with 2 of his grandkids, Scott and Trevor. It's Trevor's birthday. Happy birthday, Trevor.
Sorry. Happy birthday.
Whose parents sadly passed away.
Oh.
I haven't read this yet, by the way.
Oh,
I did
okay.
it, so I didn't want to read it. I wanted to be surprised.
Yeah.
He was always so worried about them making friends, and it was clear he'd do anything to make them happy. Scott and Trevor were close in age and went to the same school. After so many families slowly left Jacksonville, a new family had finally moved into town. Derek was the new kid. Scott and Trevor were ecstatic. They started talking at lunch and sat together every day. One day after school, the 3 of them were walking home and saw a stray dog with no collar. Scott quickly grabbed it and shouted to Trevor, "We can finally take this one home to Grandpa." They asked Derek if he'd walk up the hill with them. They got to the door and Scott yelled out, "Grandpa, come look what we got." The door creaked open. "Oh, look what we have here. What did you boys bring me?" asked Old Man George. "We did what you asked. Is this one good enough?" "Oh no, I don't like where this is going." Old Man George quickly, "Oh crap, Zachary!" Old Man George quickly grabbed Derek and slammed the door. You could hear scratches and whimpering outside. "Wait, what about the dog?" Derek asked with a quiver in his voice. "We're so sorry, Derek," Scott and Trevor said in unison. "Will you finally let us go now that we got you someone to take our place?"
Oh
the end.
Oh my gosh.
Zach.
Wow.
I don't like that because I also have 2 kids. So do you.
Yeah, that was the
That was good.
That reminds me of a movie called, oh my gosh, I forgot the name of it.
That's a good movie. Maybe you should look it up on Letterboxd.
Called, oh my gosh. It's with that guy who plays the main character in Split.
How about more context clues than that very specific one that I've never seen?
You haven't seen Split? Okay.
Split, an intense, scary movie?
James McEwen, I think his name is. Fear. It's Fear.
I know what you're talking about.
Oh my gosh.
James
what is
McAvoy.
it? Yeah, McAvoy, yes.
Are you talking about See No Evil, Hear No Evil?
Yes, Speak No Evil.
Speak No Evil. Thank you. I have not seen that because I won't.
It's a good movie though.
Oh, that's terrifying.
It's really
I
good.
can't do scary movies, guys. And if I watch them, it has to be at like 2 p.m.
I will say though, it's really only scary the last like 10 minutes.
But it's intense way before that the whole time.
It's just a little bit like everything kind of just feels off.
Yeah, I hate that. I like things having harmony and being in unison.
But it's not like it's not like a thriller where you're on the edge of your couch like the entire time, and then at the end like there's one big just like scene where it's like everything's really intense. It's not like that. It's like everything is just kind of like a little bit off, and then you get toward the end of the movie, and then is when it's kind of like intense and like.
I have something I want to share with you.
So you should still watch it. I think you'd really like it.
There it goes. It's called the Fresno Nightcrawler. Years and years ago, I played I was playing a role playing game, like it's like D&D, but we're gonna play. It's called Monster of the Week, and I was playing with some guys, and we were doing one of my other podcasts that I've been a part of, and I was in charge of DMing. I was running the game, and so. My game that I had built was around this group of people that it's very similar to what we're going to do. And I'm not recycling the story, so I'm not spoiling anything. But pretty much is a group of humans that become like cryptozoologists. They look into cryptids and the unknown and strange phenomena. Phenomenon. And so I kind of looked at it like, this is going to be cool because I've never done anything like this. Let's try to tap into the little bits of how to scare people that I know. And I was playing with my good buddy Max, and I knew he just doesn't like things that are unexplained and like things that are eerie, right?
Yeah.
And so I did a bunch of research and found this cryptid that's pretty creepy. It's called the Fresno Nightcrawler. This is kind of what they've been known to look like. That
is spooky.
They're like this humanoid style thing with bright white skin. They are fast, and they usually travel in packs. So there's usually multiple of them.
Seen them before. Yeah,
you've seen them before.
Yeah,
they were running down the I-10 earlier. Just running. They're going to work.
Yeah, Mogollon Rim. They see them out there.
Monster. That's a whole other one. You know the Mogollon.
Well, they're friends, so.
No, they're not.
Yeah.
Mogollon Monster's mean.
Yeah, well, they're friends with other mean things.
That's fair. So I set up this whole like hunt pretty much where
to go find them.
They start in the woods, they find a clue, and they're chasing or they're following these prints through the woods, and they get a call on their CB radio while they're out saying that Pastor John was his name or something like that. He had a church kind of on the outskirts of town. It was a big church. Mega church-ish. Like very large building, and he was a televangelist. And they got a call from Pastor John saying that there had been a break-in at the church, but not like use a key. Like they broke windows and ripped down doors and stuff.
Yeah.
And I ended that episode with them pulling up to the church, getting out, finding this big, pretty much gaping hole in the side of the building. It looked like it had been kind of torn down. I ended the episode where they had to go and it's called investigate a mystery. It's how you like learn stuff about a situation. And only my buddy Max was the one that rolled high enough to be able to see something. And I said, well, Max, what happens is you kind of peek into the megachurch, the power's off, and through the doorway at the end of the room, you see one of the Fresno Nightcrawlers looking back at you and bolt out to the left and disappear. And I'm not kidding. My buddy Max said, nope. And he turned off his thing and he didn't do the rest of the podcast for that day because it scared him. And I'm like, man, words have power.
Yeah.
But that is the scariest thing I've ever done. I think I made it kind of as spooky as I could.
Wow.
Which brings me to this next part. What is the scaredest you have ever felt?
The
The most
scaredest.
scared you've ever felt?
It's a great question. Oh man.
Scott's just a big tough guy. He doesn't
I'm
get
trying to
scared.
think of like, I don't know. I'm trying to think of like camping trips where like sketchy stuff has happened or something.
You go on sketchy camping trips?
Like when like when I was like growing up, I'm trying to think of like when something sketchy happened, I don't know right now.
I have one. that I
You
can
tell yours.
while you think,
It
yeah.
might trigger a
So,
situation for me.
I think it was a combination of things. I was pretty little. I was maybe 9 or 10. And for some reason, my mom has a second, not for some reason, that's not the some reason part. So my mom has a second cousin that lived in Snowflake, Arizona. And I had never been to Snowflake, Arizona. And for some reason, my mom's like, let's go.
Nice.
And so me, my mom, and my sister go to Snowflake and visit my which is now, I think, my fourth guy. I don't know how it works. He was a good dude. His name was Trey. He was around my age. I liked hanging out with him. He had a sister that was slightly older than us. And one of the games that they love to play, if you've been to Snowflake, when it's nighttime, it's nighttime. It's not a huge town. There's not a lot of ambient light everywhere. So it's dark. And it was the day after my mom decided, Jackson, you should stay with your cousins. You don't know them, but we'll be back in like a week to pick you up. And I'm like, okay. I think my mom was maybe taking my sister to girls' camp. I don't remember exactly, but I just remember I'm being left with this family that I didn't know. I didn't know them at all. And I was nervous because I was 9. And I was kind of on edge. And we were playing hide and go scare is what they called it. Pretty much, if you're the seeker, anyone that's hiding gets to scare you. And it was always jump scares, right? It was always things that were like, I'm good, I'm fine. But there was one, and I think about it to this day. It scared the crap out of me. It makes no logical sense. But on the border of on the border of their property was this like thick bush, like thick brush, just kind of there. And I'm walking along the brush, like trying to figure out, where's everyone? I don't see anyone, so I start walking away. And I hear like a weird sound that's not normal. And I turn, and it's my cousin, the slightly older girl. I don't know how to explain it other than to show you. So people listening, I'm sorry. I'll try to explain it. Pretty much, she hunched over almost to a position where she'd like be running on her hands and her feet. But she kept her arms up over her head. And as she ran, she swung her arms back and forth and made this absolutely like disgusting guttural like sound.
Wow.
I cried for about an hour. And she ran at me while doing it. And it's dark, so all I see is this
A figure.
yeah,
silhouette.
it's a figure, a silhouette of something making this terrible sound. And I know I'm playing the game. Like, I'm not dumb. But I truly thought I was going to die. I thought my life was in such peril. I cried for over an hour. They had to get my mom on the phone to calm me down. It was the worst.
That's so sad.
And
Maybe
that's probably a big reason I hate scary movies.
Yeah, that's why.
Yeah. I just don't like them. Maybe when I get older. But I'm already 32. I don't think it's going to change.
Get older.
Yeah.
I can't really think of like an instance where I was like the most scared I've ever been before, but you know what is sketchy is
Taxes.
a church building when no one's in there and like all the lights are off.
Which is wild because you grow up knowing
Which is
that the
so
church is like
weird.
the safe place.
Yeah, I
it's
know.
like,
But
hold on.
But
why
you
is
know
this
what I'm
scary in
talking
here?
about, right?
Oh, yeah.
Like you go there to, I don't know, you go there to like help clean or something.
Mess
and you're
around.
like,
That's what
you're
I
the
would
first one there or whatever, and it's like no one's there. But yeah, me and my friends, me and my best friend, we would go in there and we would try to like get into the church building, and like there's probably like no one there, and like usually you can't get in, but then if there are people in there, then they're like playing
What are
basketball
you
or
guys
something.
doing? Yeah.
And we sneak in there, but like it is sketchy when like not really any lights are on, and you're just like there's not really many people there, and It's weird. It's weirdly scary.
I think I'm old enough to remember before they had safety lights. The church building that I would go to was older, and they didn't have safety lights by the exit yet. So when the power was off or the lights were turned off, the only light in any of the hallways was the exit signs. So it was either red or green, right?
Yeah.
At one point, I don't know. I think I told my dad this, so I don't think I'm going to get in trouble for talking about it. I think he knows. Oh, no, he totally knows. Because we did it once, nothing happened. The second time we had to do it is a couple months later, and they had installed safety lights. And my dad's an electrician, so I knew how to turn them off. So I turned off the safety lights because I would get a bunch of our friends over, and we'd go to play basketball or whatever in the cultural hall, and it always ended up us playing zombies in the halls. Preface of zombies: one person is the zombie, and you pull it from a hat, and you all start in one room that fits you all pretty okay, but it's a pretty small room. And so if you're the zombie, there's a 5-minute timer. You have anywhere in that 5 minutes you can attack and kill people, and when they die, they become zombies.
Uh-oh.
And to kill them, you have to, pretty much what we said was the way to kill them is you can't just touch them. Touching them, if a zombie touches you, you're not going to die. So the rule was you had to either like grab both shoulders or like wrap around them like a bear hug. That was the rule. And so right when it would happen, it was chaos because you're in this room. There's only one door for the exit. And when the zombie decided, hey, I'm going to get someone, it was always like shoulders, shoulders, shoulders. So you'd go from 1 to like 6 in 10 seconds.
Yeah.
And the rest of the game was played throughout the hallways of the church. You couldn't go into the cultural hall. You couldn't go into any rooms. So you're constantly running, trying to escape. Last man standing is the winner.
That sounds awesome.
It was so fun, and I wish adults still had this kind of fun. Because I would do this in a heartbeat. But it was so fun. And I remember, I don't know if it's because I'm a child at heart always, or I was a child at the time, but I would just pretend it was real. And like I would let the adrenaline take over, and I would run as fast as I could away from people. I would try to dodge. I would do anything I could not to become a zombie. And then when I was a zombie, it
awesome.
was so much more fun.
That sounds
Man,
awesome.
I forgot. Thanks for unlocking that core memory for me. I appreciate you.
We used to go and turn lights off on people when they were playing basketball. Because we would just we'd find the breaker.
Be like,
not just the switch, but like
do
the breaker.
Oof, that's dangerous.
And we didn't know that. But like we were just like, oh dude, here's the lights. Let's just and so
That's amazing.
and there was one time when we went and we were like, here's the thing. If we turn these off and we just go outside the church building and we just walk like normal, like we're not running away, they won't suspect us because we're not running away.
I love kids' logic.
And so,
hey, kids. And the moment that happens, you're like, dang it.
Well, no, this is what happened. We did it, turned them off. We ran out of the church building before anyone saw us. Mm-hmm. And then we just slowed down. We just walked like normal. And we walked past this one door, and this one guy like bolts out of the door like he's trying to chase somebody. And we like look over, and he's like, "Oh, hey, do you see anybody like running out of the church building?" We're like, "No."
Dang,
like,
master sleuths.
and they totally didn't like suspect us
amazing.
because we were just nonchalant. And we thought we were the coolest.
You are the coolest.
We thought we were the
I dub
coolest
you the
kids.
coolest.
It was
that
so
is in
fun.
every kid's like wish list. I was never able to do it. I couldn't lie that good. Like I could lie to get away with a bunch of stuff, but in the moment I'd be like, no.
It was so funny though. We were like,
That's so
we got
good,
him.
dude. That's so good. Did you ever power box people?
No. What is
Okay.
that? What is that?
It's the same thing, but at people's houses.
Just okay.
Yeah, don't do it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's because that's illegal. I'm pretty sure to turn off people's breakers.
Well, yeah, you're trespassing first off. But we would. It's one benefit. My dad was an electrician, so I knew how to do it safely.
Yeah,
I'm not being dumb.
I was just like,
yeah, it was. We would. Here's the thing about most breakers. There's a master breaker.
yeah,
You turn that off, everything goes.
yeah.
And we would do it all the time. We do it all the time to girls that we had crushes on, to people we wanted to mess with. And then one time,
That's so mean.
one time I did it and went to run. And right when I was going to run, this person was like in their garage and I didn't see him. And they had just walked around. And I pretty much ran into them. And he just grabbed me and looked me in the eye and said, he's like, "You're a teenager. I get it. Some people need power for their health. You should rethink your pranks." And I never did it again. Like, that scared me more than him saying, "Take me to your parents." I'm like, no, the thought of me like doing it as a prank and then someone dying just shocked me to my core.
That was like the right thing to say to the right person.
No, yeah, I was like, no, you're right, dude. I'm sorry. I'm never doing this again. We TP'd all the time still. And like, did you ever go, maybe not. Well,
Egging people?
No.
Jolly Ranchering?
I draw a line at actual like vandalism, like breaking and hurting things. Because egging, I don't know if you know this. So egging, when it started, it was more in like cold areas, and they would egg it and it would freeze, and when it would freeze, it would rip off paint. And so I was always convinced eggs ruin stuff. And so I never did. I would do toilet paper, but toilet paper is so easy to clean up. Yeah. That was as far as I would go. But one thing that we just loved doing was going deer mounting during Christmas time with all the light up like deers and stuff. You'd take the buck and you'd put it on the dough.
So stupid.
It's so
dumb. My gosh.
But man, oh man, years later, I saw some teenagers doing it while I was driving. And I'm like, yeah, the tradition lives on. Like, I was so proud. It was great. Oh man, pranks. They really fit into Halloween.
They really fit in.
They really do.
Pranking is all you do Halloween night.
I think I want to TP my friend.
Treating.
I'm gonna find a friend and just go toilet paper their house.
We could go together.
Can we? Can we decide who, but not right now, so they don't know what's gonna happen?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
Who's it gonna be?
Oh man.
All right.
Thank you for being spooky,
everybody.
Everyone.
Thanks for getting spooky with us.
This has been a blast. Next week, you're gone. No, you're not. You're not gone next week. I'm not gone next week either.
I'm here.
Okay. Yes. Sorry. My bad.
So we will see you next time.
Yes. We will see you next time on Your Friend's Husbands. It won't be spooky, but hey, it'll be thankful probably.
Wiggle your toes.
It'll probably be thankful because we be entering what? We'd be entering the Thanksgiving era.
Thanksgiving
and
era.
I love Thanksgiving, so I love talking about it.
All right, everybody. Thank you for listening. Thank you for sharing, subscribing, liking, commenting, and wiggling your toes with us.
If you no, that yucked my yuck.
Anyway,
that was bad.
Anyway, what were you gonna say?
I was gonna say, if you want us to wear special socks, let us know. We'll do Christmas socks.
Yeah, maybe.
Okay.
Goodbye.
Goodbye, friends. Thank you.
Ooh.
That was perfect timing. Why is Winnie barking?
I don't know. Probably a ghost.